Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. This reading is for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Month of January, general messages. You will know if those messages are related to your love life, career, or personal life, or something you're working on in the month of January, or the messages could be for somebody in your life. And you were meant to hear them because whatever they are going through is affecting your life. If you enjoy the reading, feel free to like the video and subscribe. That will help the channel grow, and let me know what messages are resonating with people and are they reaching the people that need to hear them. So let's start. I will pull about 9 cards, 3 for present energies surrounding you, 3 cards for what's coming up for the future, and 3 advice cards. If we need more cards, I'll pull them up. Or if we need to clarify anything, I'll pull some more cards. But we'll start with 3 cards and then talk about them and then move to the next 3 cards and so on. Aquarius, one more card please. Aquarius in January. Okay, first card, the Lovers. The Lovers, that's a Gemini card. Then we have the Magician and we have 8 of Cups. Decisions. I'm not sure if somebody, watching this is involved with the Gemini, but that's one of the options. But in month of January, Capricorn, I see you trying to create a balance. Decisions you are making, you're trying to make them by being wise, mature, is because you understand that these are very important decisions, or one important decision. So you're trying to be very smart about it, because sometimes our decisions carry consequences. And next to it is a Magician. I see somebody who is using confidence, skills, and knowledge, previous knowledge and experience, to manifest something they want. And with 8 of Cups, I see somebody who is really ready to make changes. So everything here is talking about changes. It's like you are trying to be smart about it. You don't want to rush. With the 8 of Cups, I see some goals. You're developing some new goals. Life is not too bad. Whatever you have accomplished so far doesn't have to be bad. It's just you want to add more. Something is like it's missing. So you want to add something to it. Maybe it's missing the emotions. You're not feeling satisfied with something. So you want to make those type of changes, because again, we are talking about Cups. Maybe it's a job. Maybe it's a relationship, or you want to communicate that you are not happy with where your relationship is. You were expecting more from a relationship. So you're trying to communicate that. You're working on that. But definitely in month of January, you are working on improving your situation. You have grown. I feel like you have grown in something. Whatever position you are in, you have grown in it. So that's why you want to change. Like, okay, I've been here. I want to make my life better, or go to a next level, next stage. I don't want to, stay in one position, or I don't want my life to stagnate or stay where it is, because I know I require more, I need more, I want more from this situation, from this life. So January is, of course, a great time to do that, to make some changes. You want appreciation, you want to be appreciated for what you are offering. If you are giving yourself at work, your time, your energy. Same for the relationships. If you're doing that, you want something back from it. You want changes. You're trying to manifesting something, and you're trying to use your knowledge, your intelligence, and your skills and confidence to accomplish it. While trying to create balance and harmony in your life. Let's see for the lovers, because lovers is such a specific card, kind of a very general in nature. It talks about decisions, important decisions that we are making, or a new union or something like that. I'm going to pull one more card just to see what is it, if it's going to tell me what kind of a subject we are talking about here. Is it work? Could it be work? Could it be like, a personal life, just you making changes in yourself or on yourself? Or is there another person you're thinking of, or like in terms of relationship, you're trying to improve or manifest somebody here, manifest a relationship, just because maybe you are single and you don't want to, you want to make changes in that sense. Like, oh, well, I am happy, I'm not unhappy, but I want something more. Why is the lovers there? Five of Cups, you were definitely not happy with something that happened in the past. Something happened in the past, and maybe you were grieving for a while, but you were ready to move on, because we see here 8 of Cups. You had it was a missed opportunity, and you were thinking about, just kind of staying in that energy. And I often say, don't stay in the energy of 5 of Cups for too long, because that just means we get stuck. We have these regrets, and yes, we all regret things we have done, but then we move on and say, okay, I've tripped up. The decision I made in the past was a bad one. I'll just take that as an experience. And again, this Magician probably carries that experience, positive and negative experiences, skills, and knowledge. And then we are moving on. We do not want to focus on the negative for too long. One more card. Hierophant, or the priest, like I like to call him. It's Taurus energy. You just like lovers, this card also speaks to me that you have a very important decision you're trying to make, or something to manifest. If it's a relationship, you want a committed relationship, traditional, with principles, with commitment, with the support. It's very, very interesting, that whatever that is, work that you were not happy with in the past, or a relationship you were not happy in the past. I see the importance in you, especially, like I said, 5 and 6, both cards are very serious, because both cards carry consequences. Like, we have to be deep. We have to think deeply before we make a decision. Sometimes we even go to somebody and ask for advice or ask for an opinion, but we want things to be serious now. All of a sudden, maybe you are ready to move on to a next level, like we said earlier, becoming more serious in a relationship, new level of in terms of relationship, or maybe it's the work. Like, hey, I need that promotion. I want to be appreciated for what I deserve. I don't want any kind of missed opportunities. I don't want to stay in a place that doesn't appreciate me. I want to move to a better place, and I will use all my skills and knowledge to manifest that. I have the power. I have the knowledge and power and skills to get that. So I see you in seeking that need for change. You want to enter a new phase. I'm sorry, the way I pronounce it. Okay, let's see 3 cards about what's coming up. Aquarius, January. What's coming up? What's coming up? Aquarius. Oh, Tower. That's 2 more cards. If we need to clarify anything, we'll do that. Okay. The problem that was here before is about something that somebody here didn't fix. Okay, let's see. So we have the Tower, the Devil, and Ace of Cups. Seeing the Tower and Devil together, this is just confirming to me that somebody had or bad habits or bad influence or temptations or something, you know, just bad habits that kept them from creating something, you know, healthy. So if that's something from the past, that could be the reason why you feel like you failed before, because they failed you. So that's why you're being so cautious with the Priest card or Hierophant card suddenly, and with the Lovers card. Maybe you burn yourself with somebody. You have created a relationship or a work or some kind of an environment you created with somebody that was not good. So now you're dealing with consequences. For some of you, this already happened, you know, because time is fluid, you know. It's just telling me that something's going to happen or it already happened that was beyond your control. It had to happen because it wasn't healthy or good from the beginning. You will realize something. This has to happen. It's like if it's not good from the beginning, if it wasn't good, it has to go. Just like a building something and it's the base, the foundation is not good. Eventually, it will blow up or it will fall down. So maybe it's good when it happens early on. That way we know it's okay, well, we're not deep into this relationship. We didn't go too deep. We can, you know, start all over again. And again, with the toxicity, with the devil, you know, temptations, toxicity, feeling trapped. Or if you talk about a relationship, maybe it was a relationship where you didn't know where was it going. Like, where is this going? Like, we are stuck here together, but there's no future here. So maybe that's why we see 8 of Cups here. You're trying to leave a situation. Again, it doesn't have to be a romantic life. Like I said, it's a general reading. But there's a place that you are in, you are not happy with it because you don't see growth for yourself by staying in this situation. Because you want Ace of Cups. That was your 3rd card, what's coming up. That's the cup that's missing here. Because, you know, I'm looking at the 8 of Cups and there's a little space left there for that 8 of Cups or another cup. And that's the cup you want. Feeling blessed, getting blessings, when you get an offer or a word or when you communicate that those are positive, that fulfill you. Just like here with the Lovers, that something is committed to each other. There's a union, there is equality, there is a balance, there is harmony. That's what you want. Doing things that you love. Both sides are equal, or, you know, there's kindness, there's understanding, emotional fulfillment. So that's what you want. And that you will get that once you accept that the Tower had to happen. Again, I have such a strong feeling that this already happened for you. Just because you up here, you have 5 of Cups. That's something in the past. There's some kind of disappointment that held us down. That already happened in the past, and we couldn't move on. You know, that bridge that we have to cross, going on the other side, because there are still cups that are not spilled. We lost 3 cups or whatever. It doesn't matter how many, but there are still cups. We just have to forget about the bad things that happened to us. Yes, maybe we failed, But it's okay, we are moving on, and we see that for you here. You're moving on. You're walking away from something. You're separating yourself that didn't serve you. You're separating yourself from the bondage and toxicity that held you down in order to get that Ace of Cups, to get that 1 cup that you need to start something new, to create the, committed relationship or committed work or environment, to be in an environment that appreciates you, that makes you happy, takes you on another levels of success, of stability, growth, to see ourselves grow so we don't waste our life. And 3 cards as advice. Knight of Wands, 2 more cards. Okay. Knight of Wands, Queen of Swords, and 8 of Swords. With the Knight of Wands, that's Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn. And with the Queen of Swords, that's Virgo, Libra, and Scorpio. But it's telling me that maybe here somebody, that other side was impulsive. Because Knight of Wands, it could be very attracting energy. So maybe you were attracted to that job, work, environment, or a person because they look so appealing. They offer good time, and but they move fast, and they're not very stable because we have the other side of the passion, which is restlessness. They need, need for adventure if it's a person. But but right there next to that person is next to that Knight of Wands is Queen of Swords, your energy. You need something that's stable. You need honesty. You are a very resilient person. Your head is above the clouds. You don't like to mince your words. You like to act on logic. So you don't understand this impulsiveness. You don't like it when they act that way. People around you, or if it's one person, that's one person. You don't like that. You want communication clearly, based on logic, and you want to be respected for who you are. And they're saying, again, this is advice from them above, don't stay in this if it's trapped, where you feel trapped. And that's 8 of Swords. Because we see a person surrounded with these swords, negative thoughts, panicky thoughts, or stuck in your own head, or basically stuck in a situation. You think, you're wondering when it's going to end. Will this ever end? So maybe they're just reminding you how it used to be, how you felt. Don't go back to it. Don't fall into this trap again. The devil energy trap. Because you can walk out, like with the devil, those chains, you can break them. Same like your bondages here with the 8 of Swords. You can remove them. You are not trapped. Walk away with the 8 of Cups. So no matter what kind of a situation this is, I have a feeling that Aquarius, you're feeling that, like, I want to leave, I want to improve my life, but can I do this, and will I get that? There's no need to stay where you are if you're not happy, especially if you're feeling that you wish to be like this Queen of Swords, true to yourself, to who you are, to what you like, to what you believe in. And we saw that with the Priest energy, because with that card is telling me you want to live a life according to your values, your principles. And same with the Lover's card. making decisions out of your heart and being honest with yourself and other people. And then you expect that back. You want that Ace of Cups, or you want that cup that will fulfill you. And you're moving toward that. And if you need a little bit of encouragement, I am giving it to you, giving that encouragement to you. Go after what you want, what fulfills you. I hope this reading resonated with you. If it did, please leave like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.